Not the news we wanted this morning. Not what you want to get to the farm and find. Good morning, guys. It's Nick with Chestnut Hills Farmstead. Not the best news this morning. You can see Holly behind me. She's doing okay. She's just a little tired. We had an attack last night. If you guys remember Heidi that we lost several months ago, Heidi was our mature Great Pyrenees, and she did an amazing job at our farm. Well, Holly's just a baby. She's not even a year old yet. Apparently we had a predator attack last night, and we lost one of our white tom turkeys, and we lost Eugenie. The good thing is that we didn't lose all of our birds, which I'm fairly certain would have happened if Holly was not here. Being young, it's just my guess that she was doing the best she could do, but I'm sure some of you heard us tell the story of my dad being on the property the night that Heidi was fighting 2 packs of coyotes and giving them all they wanted. There were somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 20 coyotes out here. So if those packs showed back up, Holly may have had her hands full. But I checked her over. She's not injured at all. She seems okay. She's just exhausted. So whatever she was dealing with last night, she handled it to the best of her ability, because even though we did suffer loss, we didn't lose all of our birds. So we got the bad part out of the way. Now Zoe has rejoined us, because that's not her favorite topics to be present for, but we've gotten everything done that needed to be taken care of. Now we'll move on to something positive. We've got a fencing project, and we talked about it on our live last night. It's time to get to work, get these pens built, which is even more of a reason why we're moving away from the movable fencing. Yeah. The net fencing, even with Holly here, just doesn't quite offer the protection that we want to offer our animals. So it's time to get started on some fencing.
So if we're going to put in posts today, what do we need?
Posts.
Let's go get posts.
Okay.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Five?
What?
How many of the other posts did we need? 5?
Okay.
I can't remember.
Sounds good to me.
You don't know either.
Yes, that is what it means. I don't know either.
Huh?
See, it does good to find good deals and go ahead and get them and letting them see it, don't it? Because now we need them, we ain't got to go buy them.
I know. That's why I did it.
Nick's piles of stuff is coming in handy. There better not be no snakes. It's going to get you.
Well, I can't say that there won't be.
You're doing a fantastic job.
I got it, Zoe.
You're doing great.
Don't worry. I got it.
I don't have my camera stand.
I got it, Zoe.
You're doing a great job. Keep going. I think one of those already has the fence things on it, don't it?
Huh?
One of those already has the knobs for a gate on it, don't it? Oh, it might be one of these big ones. I think it's one of the big ones.
I said I hadn't decided if I want to cut this up for corners.
Yeah.
Or if I just want to use these, because these are already cut.
Those were already used for corners as well.
They were used for the entire fence. It was
Around the pond.
pasture.
Yeah.
Cow pasture.
I say we use what's already cut. There's no sense in going through all the trouble of cutting when we got them already cut.
Yep. That's what I think too. The only reason I was thinking that is because when we do our full perimeter fence, we're gonna need some big poles for that. But I think we've got plenty to where we want. We don't have to cut this one up. This one's not gonna have to hold a lot of weight because we're putting birds in it. But we'll go ahead and use those. See nothing under there but ants.
I bet there's a snake under there.
Huh?
I bet there's a snake under there. And it's gonna bite you.
He's gone now. See ya.
He probably not. He's probably hanging out like that other one did that time over here. It wasn't trying to get away.
That thing got away just quick as it could.
Are you happy to be back working on the farm?
Yeah. One of these days I'll be out here every day. One day.
That's the one you need?
Uh-huh.
Do you need me to bring tractor over there?
Uh-uh.
You gonna do it?
Yep. You know, a little bit ago, Zoe asked me if I was glad to be back working on the farm, and I said, yeah. And one of these days, I'll be able to do it every day. You know the big difference between me and these guys that are working full-time on their farm every day, devoting full-time to their channel? They don't forget to turn the stupid camera on. Look, I've got both gate posts set. I came over here to stop the camera and it wasn't on. Sorry. Y'all just gonna have to miss that part because I'm not pulling these two back up out of the ground just for the sake of videoing it. I already had to dig out my holes wider with those post hole diggers because the auger wasn't quite big enough for the base of these poles. I'm certainly not gonna start over. So I guess y'all just gonna miss that part. We'll worry about filming the rest of it though. Y'all almost did it again. I'm running down through here just clearing out the holes that we already dug with the auger, with the post hole diggers, and I almost forgot the camera again. So I'll take you with me, I promise. Those are the holes that we already did with the auger. Oh, gosh, a couple months ago. It was during that time where I was dealing with pneumonia and felt a little better and tried to get out here and get something done. And we just had to take it real slow. So we just kind of put it off until things got a little more back to normal. And then went on outage season and long hours. So finally all that's over. I can get back to work on the farm and hopefully see some progress. Now it's time to take our Sacrete fast setting, go back around these poles. If you saw us a long time ago building the fence across the front, I used a fast setting Quikrete and actually mixed it, water, stirred it in, tamped it in. It's not required, and I'm gonna try it without it. Let's see how it does. So I put on my glasses just to make sure because that doesn't sound right. But thankfully, No, you don't have to mix it. You pour the water in first and just pour the product in on top of it and just let it set. You don't actually have to stir it. So that's what that meant. I'm glad I checked up on that, because it wasn't making much sense to me to just pour the stuff in the hole unless we were just waiting on rain. See, y'all see where it says no mix required? Well, I can zoom in for y'all, but for me, I had to put on my glasses. So here, I read the directions, thank goodness. I can only imagine some of the comments I would have gotten if I hadn't read those directions. Thankfully, I did, so that I didn't have to get too much backlash out of it. Let's get some poles set. Well, we're making progress, guys. There's our 2 gate posts. Ooh, that looks pretty. We got a corner post put in right there. Now, I already know one thing that's going to appear in the comments. So, y'all keep checking the comments on this video and see which one it is, because I know something is going to come up, somebody's going to ask, and I'm going to have a very interesting answer to it. Goodness. After the night we had last night, or what we found this morning, I'm up there working on posts, and I hear one of the baby goats screaming. And naturally, I don't think to record that. I'm trying to come see what's wrong with the baby. Holly was up there laying by the gate, and she hears it, and she takes off at a dead sprint across the pasture. I jump in the side by side, get covered up with all kind of crap driving across the pasture wide open. Stuff in my eyes, stuff in my mouth. She had managed somehow to get through the fence and get into the stock trailer. She just couldn't get out. I guess that's why we heard her so loud, is because it was echoing. So we got her out. And don't ask me what their names are, because I can't remember. Zoe told me. The little brown baby is Mocha. I can't remember what the other one's name is, but the one that looks just like Belle was trapped in the stock trailer. So I just opened the side door and told her, there's Mama, and out she went. And found a piece of the fence that has a hole in it, probably from where we had the pigs in there. But we'll get that fixed, but all is well again. We can go back to the fence. Well, for the 3rd time today, y'all have gotten to see who the rookie is and why I just do the editing. If you remember when Zoe had the emergency with the baby pig, I think Peggy or Penelope, one was laying on a baby, and she had to have the kids help her and everything else. She still didn't forget to hit the record button. She took off, hit the record button, did what she had to do. But me, all I hear is baby goat screaming, and phone's in my pocket. I didn't even think about hitting record. I just took off. So I'm glad I didn't, because then y'all would have gotten a face full of stuff I got, whatever it was, off those weeds in the pasture going across there. I'm still getting it out of my eyes. But anyway, moving on. Guys, we're down to the last pole for today. We're running out of light. We've got chores to finish up, feeding, watering everybody. We're gonna get this last one knocked out. And of course, I'm sure you can tell, this is gonna be a multi-day video. So I'm gonna try not to bore you with just fencing day after day. We'll throw other stuff in there, but I wanna show you the progress on it since we've had so many people asking. Let's get this last pole knocked out and we'll wrap it up. Last one, Zoe. Well, last one for today.
Did it already got concrete in it? Oh. Looks like a smoke bomb going off.
Yeah, I know. This is probably not the best idea. I should have a mask or something on. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me that.
I'll tell you that. You should have put a mask on.
It also said no mixing.
Yeah, I did say no mixing.
I had to read the directions to understand what that meant. It said you don't have to mix it in the hole. You do have to put water in it. You just don't mix it.
So you just pour water and then pour your bag and it'll mix itself?
Yeah, but it says you don't have to set in poles, but I'm going to do it the same way I've been doing it for 25 years.
You're not 25.
Huh?
You're not 25.
I didn't start when I was born. I said I'm going to do this the same way I'm doing it for 25 years. It's always worked so far, so I'm going to keep doing it the way I've been doing it. Hey.
Ta-da! You did so good.
When I get all these posts in, then when I go back to work, you can pull the wire.
Okay. Okay. Okay, boss.
All right, guys, we had a little bit of an adventurous day. I'm done with the fence for now. Let's go feed some animals, or go with Zoe to feed some animals. I'm going to sit down. Zoe's going to go feed some animals, get everybody watered, and hang on, Zoe's talking to me behind the video, telling me to say something. What are you saying?
Tell them what we're going to name the baby, what we named the baby.
I already told one of them. I didn't know the other name. I told them, one of them's Mocha, and I don't know the other baby's name. Oh, yeah, Dolly.
Oh. Mocha and Dolly, now they know.
Oops.
Hey, Belle. Hey, girl. Hey. Huh. Everybody wanting some pettings?
There's the baby squad.
There's all the babies. Well, we've known this one's name is Dolly. Yeah, that's Dolly. Hey, Dolly. And so we've come to name this one Mocha. Her name is Mocha.
Hey, Mocha.
Belle said, that's my babies. Belle said, that's my little babies. There we go. Hey, Dolly. Bandit's barking because we're messing with the goats. And there's little Joe back there with his mama. There he is. What do you want me to say?
Close the video.
Oh. Thanks for watching Chestnut Hills Farm.
I didn't say duets.
Oh. Don't you like the fence that Nick built us? Well, no, honestly, it looks really good. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm loving the way this looks. I can't wait till we get some fence pulled across it. It's gonna look fantastic. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the bell, the notifications, and all that so you can follow along as we keep expanding and building on to bring Cinco home, bring some alpacas to our farm, and just get some permanent structure on our farm. See you next time.